I participate a lot with my son in his extracurricular activities, and we were preparing for a long strenuous hike, about 10 days, 100 miles. We worked on it for about 3 months, and finally when it came to actually doing the hike, I was not allowed to go on that hike because of my height and weight ratio, and that was a trigger point for me where I decided, enough is enough. I need to get back in shape, reduce my weight. I did not know about the LeanMD program. I came to talk about what was going on, wanted to do a thorough checkup, and that time he sat me down and explained what LeanMD can do, especially if I'm able to lose my weight faster, I'll be able to keep that for a longer duration, and I'll get into a lifestyle change. We had a couple of discussions on that, and after my discussions and a little bit of research based on what information he gave me, I decided I want to commit to this program. I lost about 55 pounds right now. My goal is to go to 60 pounds, and that's where we start going into a maintenance mode. I did not have very many struggles. It is not very easy, but it's not very difficult either. First week was the toughest. After that, I did not even realize that I was losing weight because I got into a rhythm. I decided to commit to it. Just kind of over a period of 6 weeks or so, first 6 weeks, it's just changed my lifestyle. They put you on low calorie diet. They give you essential vitamins and supplements and B12, which is just to give you energy. And if you're not able to cope up with that low calorie diet, they will prescribe you appetizer suppressant for the duration for which you need it. Every week, we are supposed to do a check-in to get vitals, make sure there are no problems. And I think the most important part of the LeanMD was to come in every week to get checked. There is a LeanMD mentor assigned to you. You come in every week. They will weigh you in, get your vitals, and discuss with you in a very non-judgmental way any challenges you're facing, any difficulties you're having with diet or even medication or exercising. The most important part was that weekly checkup part, which is, it really helps you motivate yourself, keeps you on toes, and I think it is essential part of reducing your weight. I am from India. Traditionally, diet is a lot of carbohydrates, less protein. To complicate the situation further, I travel a lot. The thing which I learned is you really take your time and plan your meals ahead of time. Literally, I would plan for first 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. If I'm going to go on a business trip, I will have my meals planned out. After I plan those meals out, I stick with that plan. Every moment I would get out and exercise or get some activity going. That is how you essentially manage it. As I started losing my weight, I was able to do activities which I was not able to do in the past. Recently, I completed a 5K run with my son. I go out with my son for soccer practice. Things which I was not able to do because of the energy, because of the weight, I'm able to do without even thinking twice. I was on a blood pressure medication. After I lost about 45 pounds, doctor told me that if this continues, you can be off medication. And as of about a month and a half, I'm off of that medication as well. I lost about 55 pounds. It feels really great. Since getting up in the morning until doing other activities, you feel energetic. I think it's really changed my life, and anyone who's considering this should absolutely do themselves a favor and give it a try. My first meeting with doctor, he told me one simple formula. The only way you're going to lose weight is your intake calories have to be less than what you usually eat, and you have to burn more calories than what you usually burn. You have to eat a little more protein than usual, but I was able to eat a lot of stuff, pretty much regular meals in moderation. Of course, some of the carbohydrates, white carbohydrates, I had to eliminate, and that is a good thing. You are not dependent on somebody shipping you shakes or going into stores and buying some fancy food. It's regular food which you get to eat. Programs like this succeed because you work with the doctor and you work with their staff. Don't stray away from that. Don't cut corners. Make sure you're visiting them every week so that you are on top of your game.